Hi, this is Chris Foster, Senior Editor of Triathlete magazine. We're here today in my very, very unmodern garage to take a look at some extremely modern indoor training gear. So unless you've been living under a rock for the last 5 to 10 years, indoor training is taking off big time. Whether it's Zwift or Peloton or just grinding it out on some of the amazing smart trainers that are available now, a lot of people are taking their ride inside. So with that happening, companies are producing a lot more gear that's specifically tailored for someone who's spending a lot of time on the trainer indoors, whether it's by necessity or just for a good workout. So today we're going to take a look at some really cool offerings from Saris, Elite, Rapha, Dyson, and a couple other things that can really make your indoor training experience just like the best it possibly could be. So join us today for our modern indoor warfare training gear roundup. So the first new product we're going to take a look at today is Saris's MP1 Nfinity bike trainer platform. What this thing does is it creates motion both side to side and forward and backward, hoping to better simulate an on-the-road feel. Aside from it just being really fun, it's supposed to work more core muscles, more stability, and the number one thing I found with this was that it's way more comfortable than a standard static smart trainer platform, like the ground. Let's get this out of the way first though. This is a big piece of equipment. The box alone is about the size of a small bike box, and it weighs probably between 60 to 80 pounds. So it's awkward to both unbox and to move around once you've got it set up. Setup itself was actually pretty easy. It accommodates nearly all available trainers with the use of Velcro straps on the rear, and you Velcro down the front wheel of your bike as well. Once put on, it's all set to go, and the actual footprint isn't a whole lot bigger than just a trainer and a bike. But bear in mind, this is a tough thing to move around and store. It doesn't have wheels, and just its shape and the fact that it kind of moves makes it a little bit tough to move somewhere else. For sure, you won't be able to move it with the trainer attached. For sure, you won't be able to move it with the bike and trainer attached, so you have to take everything off if you want to put it somewhere else. If you're someone who doesn't use the trainer very often and needs to store it, this could be a pretty dicey combination, especially since this thing runs $1,200. But if you're someone who's riding inside a lot, this is awesome because it is so much more comfortable, and yes, I definitely felt a better core workout. The next thing we're going to look at today is Elite's new Suito Smart Trainer. And for $800, the Suito is going to give you a right out of the box, ready to go smart trainer that gives you feedback and power reading for programs like Zwift. Unboxing the Suito was definitely one of the highlights of putting this whole thing together. Right out of the box, there's almost no assembly, no tools needed, plugged it in, connected right away to Zwift, and it was ready to go. The footprint is fairly small when open and nearly non-existent when closed. The Suito goes up to 1900 watts of maximum resistance, simulating a slope of about 15%, and it has a 2.5% accuracy. So it's about on par with most $1,000 to $500 smart trainers. The next weapon in the modern indoor warrior's arsenal is the Dyson Pure Hot+Cool fan. Not only does this $500 fan act as a normal fan, but it also purifies your air as you go. So you're not just blowing dusty, awful, horrible garage air right up into your face while you're trying to suck wind and do a big workout. Additionally, the Pure Hot+Cool fan has a heating function. So you can use this to warm up either your garage before you come out or warm you up on the trainer for the first 10 minutes. The best thing is, after setting it up, you can not only control this fan by using the included remote, but you can also use your smartphone. So you can start warming up that area before you even head out, and you can change things on the go without having to unclip. Good. Another new offering for those who like to ride inside is Rapha's brand new indoor training collection. It includes an indoor training towel for $15, a training tank for $50, a sweat cap for $40, and the core cargo shorts for $130 that they've had already. Each one of these pieces of clothing is specifically geared towards riding inside. Yes, the towel is a towel with 2 little loops, which is pretty helpful, but not always necessary. The sweat cap is super cool because it helps keep sweat off your brow, and it's really light mesh, so it's going to kind of help with cooling through the top of your head. And the training tank is basically just a t-shirt, but it's pretty loose fitting, it's super lightweight mesh, and it's got big armholes to kind of help your arms breathe. Finally, their core cargo shorts are a very cool piece of equipment that you can actually use outside and inside. But it's a good choice for those of you who ride inside because you can stow stuff like your phone, a remote, nutrition, whatever in the pockets. So you don't have to do that whole dreaded get off the bike, click clack across the floor, grab the thing, do the thing, back onto the bike to interrupt your ride. Finally, check out the Omius Headband. For $140, this product claims to use the same cooling techniques found in the heat sinks of your computer and the radiator in your car to help with the efficiency of heat dissipation on the human body. Now, the big idea behind this thing is that wind blows over it, increasing surface area, and helps cool your head. So obviously this is made for the outdoors, but we found when combined with a fan, it actually works awesome indoors because it's always so hot when you're riding inside without air cooling over you. In case you didn't feel like one already, this headband definitely caps off the look for a modern indoor warrior. Today we've taken a look at a lot of really cool indoor training gear. Whether you buy all this stuff, just a couple, or it gives you some ideas on how you might want to upgrade your current, maybe primitive pain cave to something a little more modern warfare ready, hopefully this has given you a taste of what's out there. I'm Chris Foster. We'll see you next time.